Okay, so I've changed clothes obviously, and pretty much it's only been 20 minutes since I've been home, and we are now going, as one does, to bar for my morning workout at 10:45. Things to do today, like nothing super specific, except I have that star that I would like to solder today. Get that soldered, get it polished, get it patinaed, and get the chain on it and get it fully finished, like all the way to completion today. And I would like to even possibly, if like we're able to contact each other quickly enough, I would like to even be able to get it sent off today. Is this all gonna happen? I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna take to do all those things. I haven't soldered in probably many months, like maybe almost a year? No, I don't know. So I'm gonna need to practice a little bit before I just like jump into hers, because I don't want to like destroy it and like make it look all nasty and gross by practicing on it. I will see you after bar. Okay, it is almost noon. The sun is out. It's a little bit breezy, but it's warmed back up to like 75. So this jacket right now is hot after like sweating everything that I did. But you gotta wear them so you don't like shock your muscles and getting cold or whatever. Ooh, it's already kind of doing it. It's still on the glass plate, but this is some of the reflection. So exciting. I think that is the opal. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Yay! All right, Monday. Let's do this. It's not even noon yet. Oh no, sorry. It's not even 1 yet. I'm at less excitement because it is past noon. But it's not even 1 yet, which means I'm getting so much done today. Honestly, like getting up at like, what time do I get up? Like 8. Going to work out like casually and coming back, like it's just, oh my, there's so much more accomplished. Here's my smoothie. I love fall. Can you tell? I love fall most of all. I think is what it says. I love fall most of all. I got this from Dollar Tree last year, I think. Alright, let's go to studio. Ew, like somebody stuck their finger or something into that wax. It's really strange looking. That fan's on. I have the doors closed. I might open them and then have like cross breeze to that window. I don't want to be cold. I remember everything that I needed for soldering. So I have flux. Don't need that. Put that back over there. I have copper. Sorry. This is like lead solder. What is it? 60/40 zinc and lead. Soldering iron. This like cleans off any like dirt or whatever that's on the tip of that, as does this. So this, you can rest your solder on this, and then this is a sponge. Clean your tip off as well. I have these two pieces of like kind of broken glass, so obviously I'm not going to be using them anything, but I think they'll be perfect to test, to just practice some soldering really quick. Also for safety, I have my respirator. Literally had this like forever. I used it for encaustic wax when I was doing a lot of that. Some gloves, and then this is just a cup for the flux. So this is like a liquid flux, and you just pour it in there, and then the brush will dip in, and then you wipe it on your glass wherever you want the metal to go, or the solder to go, and it cleans the, well, for the copper, you get a nice surface to solder onto. I need to go get probably an extension cord for that, and then I might try to find some sort of masonite board so I'm not burning the tables or burning through the wax paper. I need to go into the building and see if I can find something. So the one thing I have not done yet with these pieces is I forgot my burnishing thing when I was at home. So I just need to make sure that all of those edges are nice and smoothed down, and it'll actually make them fit better at this edge here. I noticed like some of these were a little bit bumpy, so that they were like not flush. the first step that I'm going to do is just, I have tape on it to keep it together in one solid piece, but I'm going to use just a small amount of solder at each of these intersections, like basically where I've done the tape, and do that in metal all the way around. Flip it over, do the same thing, take all the tape off, and then I'm going to solder all of the sides. Done soldering, I think. It looks awful, like, not the soldering so much, just like the glass is so nasty from like all of the, just all of it, so I'm gonna clean it off and hopefully it will look better once it's clean and patinaed and polished. Oh, I just realized I forgot to put the things on. Let me do that. I just pulled all of this solder out of the middle because I just felt like it looked like this giant, like this like glue glob, and it just looked bad, and I couldn't figure out how to like make it look nice. So here's how it looks like right now. It's like all flat and like just tinned, and then this is all the solder that's pulled off that came out of the inside. This is so cool though. Little like constellation type things. They're really delicate. They look really neat. So I'm gonna redo it after it cools off a little bit. I'm gonna wash my hair. Alright, it's washed up and it already looks better, but I still have, you know, obviously those 2 parts to do. So some of this might change and will hopefully look better. I just had way too much stuff on there, and I think that was the issue I was having. And while I was waiting for the piece to cool off, I have 2 of these bends, purple transparent, and it obviously is just scrap. So I just went through both of those bends. Here's the other one. Look at all of this purple. It's exactly the color that I need because this is stuff that I had that I've been already working with. So I only had a couple pieces so far. As you can see, it's mostly clear, and I was like, I'm not gonna have enough glass to do this entire thing. And then when I was like, oh my god, I think I might have some purple in there. Holy mother of God! Like, look at all this. This is a ton of glass. So I mean, I still have all of this clear to do still. I mean, like grinding, but I have so much more. I might have too much, and it might become mostly purple, which I wouldn't be mad about that. That would be cool. It would change it, but it would be cool. All right, back to this. copper looks like, right? It's like a beautiful copper color, like a penny. Check this out. Yes. Copper sulfate is blue. Alright, so I found this like random brush in here, so I'm gonna see how it goes. Let's start with just this little area. A little dip of that. Ready for this? So gorgeous. Okay, here we go. So pretty. Here she is. So I'll probably end up doing a couple layers of this wherever I didn't get either the flux or maybe some adhesive off is where it's not going to take to the metal very well. So I'm going to do it a couple times and see how it goes. I didn't really clean this part much at all, apparently. Okay, here we go. It's just going well. And then when I use the polish, it will like really darken this copper up. So she's wanting like a gold, and I told her that wasn't really exactly possible because you need brass to be gold. It's not really going to be this light, bright copper color like penny. It definitely gets darker. Chemical process and stuff. Alright, she is completely, patinaed. There's the back. And so now it's going to polish it. This polish I clearly have not used in quite a while, so it's like separated. There's like an oil and then whatever the polish is on the bottom. So let me shake that real quick. Okay, and then literally just gonna loop it on. And then I use just more paper towel to like blend it in and rub it off. So we'll do that soon. Just getting the whole thing covered. I'll give it back too. At the same time, it's not a very big piece. Oh my god, I just got another text from Joe Biden. Literally, how many texts have I gotten from them? It's like kind of frustrating. So rub it in until it's gone. So this is kind of what the paper towels will end up looking like, and everything gets really nice and shiny. And burnish, 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 burnish. I don't know how much real difference it makes, like aesthetically. Like it will make the patina a bit darker, but other than that, it still looks shiny. Like the glass looks shiny. It's just protected, as I mentioned. So. And then now is kind of the point where you realize like different copper tapes. So I was like talking about how the copper tape that I was using had a copper back. So if I would have used one with like a silver backing, you would see, like especially in the clear glass, let me show you. See how it's like a little bit coppery back there? You would see the silver back, and it makes it look kind of like dirty. So I chose this copper back knowing that I was going to do this. Anyway, I'll come back when I'm done. She's done, and she's beautiful. And I'm going to put a chain on it. And up here. I'm done. I'm done. I just like taking photos of this is just not do it justice. It is just really so pretty. Like you just can't really get that same opal vibe. And I'm really glad that she chose opal because it is gorgeous. Like white would have been a little bit boring. I'm so happy with it. I think it looks really, really cool. This part is a little bit confusing, but there was like a gap in between all of them, which I was hoping to leave for when you actually start doing the soldering or whatever. Like you can see where it's like up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. I told you that I thought it looked really good if it was like hung like this. Just because the chain is so kind of like long. I don't know, I think it looks more dainty like hanging like this. So I don't know, you can choose. I have it attached to both, so it's like a long strand. Okay, I was like there way longer than I wanted to be. Like working on that. A lot of hours. It's like 7 right now. 6. Oh, okay. So I got there what at 1:30, 1:40, and I was there until 6. And I like spent a long time polishing, spent a long time patinaing, cleaning. It's just I forget because I haven't done it in so long. Like how many. Oh, I should say how much time it takes to do like all of those steps and to make them look good. So anyway, but I'm really excited to be done and I really hope that she likes it. Okay, so pretty much since we got back, I took Doreen over to my neighbors. They wanted to hang out and so he was over there for like 10-20 minutes and just long enough that I was able to like take out my recycling. And I folded all my laundry that I had done, I guess on Saturday, whatever day that was. And yeah, I just like took care of what I needed to do. And so just been hanging out on the couch now and just trying to like decompress a little bit from kind of exhausting, a little bit of a frustrating day just working on that soldering, just like relearning how. And I finally figured out how to do it. So I'm looking forward to working on the larger project. So, well, tomorrow, Tuesday, is a big day for reading because we have a big class presentation. I don't have to do, I'm going to watch it on Wednesday and then, yeah, I don't know. I'm teaching tomorrow. I have bar tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be a studio day necessarily. Alright, well thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe to be notified for when we sporadically post. Lots more videos about art making and etc. We'll see you guys then.